You know, like I never thought I would be able to buy a house while being in grad school. Like that just doesn't compute. But with this situation, I'm going to tear up. It's allowing me to do both. I'm getting everything I want.
I'm Jason.
I'm Christina, Jason's wife.
And I'm Edwina, Christina's mother, and we just co-bought our home.
I mentioned earlier, he's a teacher and I'm going to be a mental health counselor. So not, very high paying jobs, but, we're not willing to do jobs that we're not interested in order to make more money.
Right.
Meanwhile, my mom, she was wanting to retire. And when she retired, she knew that she wasn't going to be able to pay a mortgage anymore. And we, were never going to be able to, not never, but it would take us a long, long time to save up for a down payment independently. So we were kind of able to all get what we want by my mom contributing all of the down payment to a co-living situation. And then my husband and I were covering the mortgage. So my mom is retired without a mortgage, and we were able to buy a house, get into the real estate market way sooner than we would have been able to otherwise. It was a win-win.
Win-win all of
Win-win-win, I should say.
Win-win-win.
Yeah, we didn't even know if we could afford to use legal services. So that's why I was excited to, connect with you, Matt, and everyone else at CoBuy. Because number one, you guys were able to kind of guide us through a lot of the same process for free. But even more than that, I love the positivity instead of discouraging us from pursuing this. You actively encourage people to smartly, consider their options in terms of joint ownership and, creative buying solutions.
All those bad scenarios that could happen, we constantly talked about ahead of time, I think, when we all decided that we wanted to, co-buy.
Even if a group of people aren't sure that they want to proceed, I think going through the co-buy process would be a really good way to learn about all of the ins and outs, all of the considerations that there are to be made.
What I valued most about CoBuy was it helped open up my mind, and it forced me to think about scenarios that were uncomfortable, that I didn't want to think about and wouldn't have thought about if it wasn't for the CoBuy questionnaire, the online questionnaire.
Are you glad that we forced you
Yes,
to think of...
I am. It was, some of the questions were a little uncomfortable, but I'm glad that I did it, yes, and I feel much better coming out the other side.